Previously on Outdoor Canucks.
Hey, we're not camping. We found a trailer here in Outdoor Canucks. So Julie's wanted to find a sea turtle and rescue it, and she's finally found one. Look how clear the water is. Can you see the ripples in the sand?
So we have another one upstairs. My husband's wearing one. He told one of the guys, he says, can I sell these around here somewhere?
I'm gonna put them down right here. Let the wave catch you. Don't go the wrong way. Don't go the wrong way. In this video, we're going to talk about some fall camping tips. If you want to camp in the fall, but you're not sure about it, and you want some tips on how to do it successfully so you can have a nice camping trip, check out these tips. I want to say hole in the wall, but it's hole in the rock. Okay, something we've never done here before. So Quentin's going in a hole to see if there's bats. So my surge protector is pooched. I had it plugged in. We went for, everything was working overnight. Went for a hike. And is there any other barbecue that we can get? We were gonna have a campfire last night, but they called for rain. Like it rained most of the evening and stuff like that. I have no freaking clue. Jay stumped us. Look at that. It's a cool little hole in the rock. And it's like a suspension bridge. In the house. What?
How's he getting in there?
It's his problem. Okay. Man down. We have a little casualty.
Yeah, look out, Clinton's wearing the headlight.
Clinton. You're wearing the headlight, little brah. Good morning from Elora Gorge Conservation Area. That's right, we're at Elora Gorge. We were here a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago. You saw that in the tubing video, and we're back. We saw how nice this place looks for camping, so we decided, you know, come. And now it's fall, as you can see in the backdrop behind me there. It's fall. It's perfect for camping, and this place is nice. Let's check it out. Now, obviously, in the summertime, there's lots to do here with the tubing and stuff like that. As you saw, in the fall, there's still, I think the tubing's closed. I was going to say, I guess you can go tubing, but I'm pretty sure the tubing's closed. We're in October, the beginning of October, so I'm pretty sure it's closed. I didn't see anything out there when we were checking in. But with the gorge, there's so much to do, so much hiking. There's one hike where you can go and you can see a hole in the wall, or a hole in the, not ground, but like hole in the wall or hole in the rock or something. Let's see if we can check that out. And it is, yeah, it's fall camping, and you know, there's pros and cons when it comes to fall camping. But if you saw one of my previous videos about fall camping, there's so much pluses regarding fall as opposed to summer camping. Now, the comfort stations here at Elora Gorge Conservation is very rustic looking, very, like, as you can see, the stonework here and the bricks and stuff like that. Very nice looking, old-fashioned, but the amenities inside are very modern, and they're renovated. They're nice and clean too. Okay, the first tip is, it probably goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. The first tip is find a beautiful location. It's fall, so you want something very picturesque. This is nice behind us, but if it's a provincial park you want to go to, or a national park, or here like a conservation, or anywhere you want to go, but make sure it's a nice scenic backdrop, because you want to make this trip as memorable as you can. So first, pick your location. Okay, so now after you've picked your location, pick the perfect timing, because fall camping, other than the nice things to do, like I said earlier, in your location, it's for the beauty of the fall and the foliage and everything else. So whether it's September, October, depending on where you are in the country, pick your best time if you want the peak part of fall. Now back here, this isn't the peak, but it's, you know, let me show you. It's not bad, but it's not the peak. So pick the peak time of season and it'll be worth it. Trust me. Now you've picked your location, you've picked the perfect time. Now also keep in mind, when you pick the perfect time, track the weather, because weather in the fall, in the autumn, you know, it could be unpredictable and the temperatures are dropping. So make sure you pick a good time, but also track the weather, because you don't want to be disappointed when you go to your perfect destination and then you've got the perfect time and then next thing you know, it's raining. And you know, you can deal with the rain, that's fine, or it's too cold or something. So make sure you take the weather into consideration too. So you also want to make sure you pick the right gear, because, you know, it is fall camping and it is different than summer camping. You need stuff in the fall that you don't need for the summer. So make sure you have the right gear and pack it along with you. So also make sure you dress for the weather and be prepared, like raincoats, layers, you know, breathable stuff if you're going on hikes and stuff like that, if the weather's a little cooler like it is today. But make sure you have all the perfect gear for this. So we're taking advantage of the weather while we can, because it may rain later, and you know, that's part of camping. That's part of fall camping especially, right? So we're going for a nice little hike. We're going to check out the hole in the, what is it called?
Hole in the rock.
The hole in the, I want to say hole in the wall, but it's hole in the rock.
It sounds weird, but trust me, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So it looks pretty cool.
Well, yeah.
From the images.
We saw Google photos of it, but we're going to go check it out in real life.
Yeah.
So another tip is make sure you stock up on firewood. You're going to be having longer fires, warmer fires, because you're going to need the warmth to keep you warm in the cool evenings. So make sure you stock up on a lot of wood. Also, during this time, remember, it's cold. You want to stay warm and stuff like that. This is one of those times where you can take your diet and just put it aside for the time being. What I mean by that is make sure you get your carbs and extra fat in there. It'll keep your internal furnace going and keep you warm from all the digestion and stuff like that. So you know what, if it's for a weekend or a long weekend, that's the time you can take a break from your exercise. Well, you don't even have to take a break from the exercise, because also all the hiking and activities you do over the fall weekend, it'll be good for you burning off that extra fat and all those extra calories and carbohydrates and stuff like that, because you'll be exercising by all the hikes you're doing, which will also keep you warm too at the same time. So it's a perfect trade-off. Okay, also, while you're talking about staying warm and stuff like that, space heaters. Let's talk about space heaters. You can get a nice space heater to keep you warm, whether you're in a tent or in a trailer. That way, especially in a trailer, like we use this space heater here, and we don't use our propane and our furnace, which is built into the trailer, unless we really have to. The good thing with these space heaters is these new ones, they have tip-over proof technology inside. So as you can see, if it's like this and it tips over, it shuts off right away. Most new units actually have that. I highly suggest you use an electric one that plugs in if you can. You can use the propane ones, but please make sure that they're rated for indoor use. If you're not sure, don't use them. The risk of carbon monoxide poisoning is a serious thing, especially if you're in a tent and stuff like that. If you can, use an electric heater like this one. Okay, so we're here at the hole in the rock. And there's stairs leading down. And look at that. It's a cool little hole in the rock. And it's like a suspension bridge. Now, this may not be the hole in the rock. I'm not sure. This may just be a pathway down to the gorge. Look at this. I found a hole in the rock. Here is one of the holes in the rocks, and it doesn't go that far. I'll just stick this in here and show you. It goes down to about there. Zoom in.
Absolutely.
Look at that. You want to go in there, Abby? And then right after this hole, there's a baby hole right there. But there's another hole over there. Look at there. There's one right up there, a hole. We should go see if we can get in that one. Looks a little high up though. So Quentin's going in a hole to see if there's bats.
Yeah, I don't see any. Say echo.
You need a flashlight?
Echo!
I've got a flashlight.
What? I heard a little bit of an echo.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there now. I'm gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah? It just stops right there. But hear your voice, it echoes. So apparently there's that's the hole right there. There's no way for me to get up there. But the good thing is the camera can get up there. Start recording. And put this up there. Here.
Now he's gonna disappear.
What do you guys mean?
Watching a worm.
worm.
It was here and it was falling, so I put it
He
back
came
up there.
out and
Came out
went
of
down
the
here,
rock.
started falling down the rock, so she lifted
I
him back
lifted
up.
it back up and it's gone now. It's probably oh, he's going up this rock.
And of course, it has to be said that people graffiti the stone and the rocks here with their initials and names, and
Yep.
you know, kids will be kids. Okay, so that is the hole in the rock. It wasn't the steps. The steps were cool, and it was a hole type of thing in the side of the ground, but the hole in the rock were those two things you saw there. The big one up top where we couldn't really get to, but I was able to get the GoPro Max in there, and of course, those little ones that Quentin and the kids were just ducking their heads in there. It's pretty cool. So that's here at Elora Gorge. Amongst the other things like the tubing, the hiking, there's a splash pad over there on our way here for the kids and camping. There's lots to do here at Elora Gorge. So another tip is, you remember, you're in the fall, in the autumn, so the days are shorter. So that's a good thing because that means you can have campfires earlier. You can sleep in because it doesn't get bright. If your trailer isn't like blackout proof, it doesn't get bright out at like 5 a.m. when the birds wake you up if you're tenting and stuff like that. So you can sleep in more. And the final tip is bring extra fuel because cooking times are going to be longer. Like, you know, when you're cooking in the summertime, it's one thing, but in the fall, it's cooler. So your cooking times are going to be longer. But also, if you have a RV and you're using the furnace and not the space heater, like I said earlier in one of the other tips, you're going to need more fuel for the furnace because, you know, if you have one of those propane furnaces, you need more fuel. So bring extra fuel. So my surge protector is pooched. I had it plugged in. We went for, everything was working overnight. Went for a hike, came back. Julie says there's no power to the trailer. So I go and look, and these are supposed to be green and blue lights saying everything's okay. They're off. So I look around, tried the breaker and everything was fine. And then I unplugged it, and I noticed on the plug right there, if you zoom in, that's all melted. And on my plug, it's all black and charred. So I guess it went off, and I guess it protected the trailer. But this is fried now, and I try to plug it in. The blue lights and the green lights blink a little bit and then turn off. So, time to get a new one. Okay, something we've never done here before. We've moved our TV out here. I know, your first thing you say is, well, you don't need a TV while you're camping. Well, I want to see the F1 race, so it's on. We get good signal up here. We just tether the TV Wi-Fi to one of our phones, and now we can watch this. And Jay wants to watch an NFL game on Sunday, so we're watching it here. It's pretty cool. So we had a good day. Went on that hike. We had a fire, as you can see there, right over there. And now it's dinner time, and the rain has started. And so we're resorted to cooking in the rain, because the barbecue, even though it moves around and it's attached to the rear bumper, it's not under the awning, unfortunately. So rain is coming and going. It's supposed to downpour really heavily. Yeah, it stopped now, but it's supposed to downpour in the next hour really heavy, and probably throughout the night. So I don't know. We're still having fun. On top of the rain and everything, every now and then we get a big gust of wind, and I just look at these treetops here. See how they're just swaying a little bit? Sometimes they sway really strong, and you can hear it. Here it comes right now. Oh, that's the rain. It's coming in right now. I thought it was the wind, but sometimes the wind comes in really strong. You just see all the treetops bend. A little concerned about the awning. I hate having the awning out when it's windy, so I think after dinner I'll put the awning in. It was supposed to rain tonight. It didn't rain tonight. So we came into the trailer, and we were partying in the trailer all night. It didn't rain. We could have been outside. It's 3 degrees outside. But we decided to stay in with the jack-o'-lantern. The good thing with this trailer, this is Jay and Jen's trailer.
And it's awesome.
It's wide. It's got a slide out. We couldn't have been doing this in our trailer at all. So this is how we spent our Saturday night. If you know the song, put it in the comments below. I have no freaking clue. Jay stumped us. Oh, another crisp but beautiful morning here at Elora Gorge Conservation Area. This place is awesome, but it was, the weather wasn't cooperating the best, but, I mean, it's like I said in one of my previous videos in the summer, get out there and do what you need to do. Don't worry about weather. Don't just track the weather and cancel plans just because of the weather. I know one of the tips says make sure you check the weather before you go do something in the fall for one of the fall camping tips. But with that said, here's a perfect example. We were going to have a campfire last night, but they called for rain. Like, it rained most of the evening and stuff like that. And then we were going to, after dinner, we were going to have a campfire, but it said it was going to rain. So we held off. We actually went into Jay and Jen's trailer there, and we just hung out waiting for the rain because it was supposed to rain. It never rained. 3 or 4 hours, we could have had a campfire outside. Mind you, it was pretty cold. It was like 3 degrees. So we could have, but it was so cold that we didn't anyways. But anyways, my point is we could have had a campfire, but instead we just stayed in. And we just listened to music, talked, and, you know, just mingled. So Julie's doing a nice little breakfast here before it starts raining, because it's supposed to rain, but we don't know if it will. But this is a perfect example. Don't look at our ugly barbecue. I was just saying to Julie, we need a new barbecue for next season. This one's run its life cycle. But if you know in the comments below, let me know. But is there any other barbecue that we can get that's a different design than this, that can go on these mounts? This is the kind of mount where it attaches to the bumper of the trailer. So if you know of anything, let me know. So I'll ask you guys, what do you think of Elora Gorge Conservation Area? I mean, you saw it. I mean, the video doesn't show the whole entire thing, but hopefully from what we were able to show you and tell you, you know, you can see what it's all about. It was our first time. We're going to go back in, well, I should say, I think we'll go back in the summer, but I should ask the other boss here. Did you like it?
Yeah, I want to go back in the summer.
Yeah.
The summer thing.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to book something next summer. It's so close to where we are in the GTA.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient. We're on our way back right now. We've packed up. It rained and everything, so put a little damper on it. But like I said, you can't let the rain stop you from doing your plan. So the kids, I won't even ask them. They're plugged into their devices. But I know that they had a good time. Abby, I think she may have froze. But other
cold.
She
would like it in the summer.
Snowflake. She can't hear me. Yeah, no, yeah, she like it in the summer because we'll take the bikes and stuff out. It looks like there's nice trails there. The tubing, right down the street, they have and I think if you, don't quote me on this, but I'm thinking if you already are camping at the conservation area, I guess, I'm hoping they'd allow you to go to the quarry and swim, and that can be a whole half-day event.
Yeah.
So that's right down the area. So yeah, the summer it's obviously got more stuff to do, but as you can see in the fall, it's not that bad. I apologize if you're hearing squeaking in the background. It's raining and our wipers are on and it's squeaking. This may be, actually no, this is this is the last camping trip for 2023. Don't go anywhere. Just because camping season's over, it's coming back next year, but don't go anywhere. We're going to have other outdoor events or travel events, because this is the channel. If you've been following us for a little bit, this is what I've been trying to say, and it's what we try to bring you guys is, you know, getting outdoors and getting out, whether it's going on a vacation, going camping, going on a hike, going tubing, just getting outdoors and staying active. And if that means we're going to a 5-star all-inclusive resort cruise, that's still, I guess, still saying active, because you're not sitting on the couch, you're not sitting at home and stuff like that. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. So don't go anywhere. We'll bring you other stuff. What we'll say now is thanks for watching this season. We will catch you next season, as we probably do a spring camp depending on weather. We try to book something in the spring. We've done that for the last couple of years. Yeah. So we'll bring you that, and that's where we'll kick off our camping season. And we've got other stuff planned for next year other than camping too, so stay tuned for that. Talk to you later, folks. Bye-bye.
Let me say hi. Hi.
Say hi.
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 It's all good indoors.
I'm not allowed on YouTube right now.
See, the good thing with this trailer, this is Jay and Jen's trailer.
It's awesome.
It's
Folks, thanks for watching.
Hey folks, stay tuned for the next video. See you later folks. Bye.